What's up, friends? This is Ben, your neighborhood friendly PE teacher. This is the last day of summer for students, so this is the first day of school coming tomorrow. You can taste the excitement in the air. It is super late. They're about to shut the school down, but before I leave today, I wanted to take you around and show you all the different posters and infographics and things I've got on my gym wall that I have created or accumulated over the past 10 years of my career. I hope you find it helpful. I hope you find it interesting. Anything I show you, I'll provide links down below in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. All right, let's get started. First up, we've got the Good Sportsmanship Code. This is something I use at the beginning of the year before I start playing games with students, just to remind them about the importance of good sportsmanship. And also anytime we have an incident or students are using bad sportsmanship, I stop class, bring them over here, Pledge of Allegiance style, we repeat the Good Sportsmanship Code. Links down below if you want to check it out. You can download it for free on my website. All right, next up, I've got the rules poster, which I actually have another one of these blown up really big so students can read it on the other side of the gym. And we also have it over here because this is where students are normally facing when they're sitting in their home-based spots. This is the rules and consequences. I got the concept for the idea of the respect yourself, respect others, respect this place from Joey Fife. And I kind of fit my rules that I had already created into that. So thanks, Joey, for that awesome idea. This is going to be available on my PE Hacks page if you want to download that and check it out, along with my bathroom posters, which I will show you next. The water fountain and above the bathroom. Basically, the rule is when the music's on, you go. When the music is off, you cannot go. We only have one bathroom, so students flip this go sign over to stop when they're in the bathroom. And then inside the bathroom, got this guy on the back of the door, just to give students a few reminders. And we also have our national PE standards right across from the toilet because, hey, captive audience, so why not? Equipment closet posters, I have no idea where these came from. They were here when I got here. I've just left them up. This right here is, you might have seen me blog about how I do surveys at the end of the year and ask my fifth graders to give advice to future students. So I created a Wordle poster with all the fifth grade advice on there, and that's what this poster is. You can check that out in the blog post, which I will link down below. Right behind me is our Fitness Hall of Fame. We've got the school records over the last 7 years since I've been here full time of all the pacer tests, curl up tests, push up tests, mile run, and the sit and reach test. And I'm also thinking about doing a yearly Fitness Hall of Fame because after 7 years the records are getting so high that it's really hard to break them. So I think I'm going to do like a one pager, 11 by 8.5 each year with those record holders from each year, just to give kids a chance to have more wins because the records are getting a little out of hand at this point. Right here we've got some team balances from Jared Robinson, the official PE Geeks ebook, the Balance It app, where you can purchase the ebook. You can go get those task cards. I will provide some links below, but I just put them all together, made a little poster for our gymnastics unit, put it up with some classy duct tape, as you can see. And I used to take it down and then put it back up during the unit, but after school likes to do the team balances, so now I just leave it up year round. Conflict corner probably needs no introduction. Conflict management, tattletale management strategy. Check it out if you have not ever heard of it. You can see the way I explain it to kids. Basically, it's a way for you to teach them to resolve their own conflicts. And if you're a middle school or secondary teacher, Joey Fife at thephysical.educator.com has done an awesome redesign. It's a little more secondary, so if you're not an elementary teacher, check that out. I'll link it down below. This is the same poster that I have in my bathroom. It's just a larger version of the kid-friendly national standards. I'm pretty sure Mike Ginicola has some one-page normal-size paper ones of these. I'll try to find and link. And also Joey Fife has made some really cool badges that have these on them. So you can check those out, see which ones you like. I think it's great to have the whole national standards summarized in a way that kids can understand it. All right, next up we've got some posters from the fabulous Captain Pete. If you don't know who Captain Pete is, you need to get on Teachers Pay Teachers and check out the thousands of posters and infographics that he's made for physical education teachers. These are all designed by him. We've got one that is plenty of reasons why you should exercise, another one that is the different components of fitness, and then this why physical education poster explains some great advocacy points of why physical education is so important. Thanks, Captain Pete. Larger size class rules and expectations poster, went over that earlier. This is our another one from Captain Pete. This is physical education homework. I have this on the door so kids see it right as they walk out the door. Just gives lots of different examples of what kids can do while they're at home. This guy right here is from Nathan Horn of iPhys Ed. The 4 R's for invasion games. It's a great teaching illustration point during any kind of invasion games that you're playing with kids. You bring them over here and you can talk about read, respond, react, and recover. The 4 things that you need to constantly be cycling through as you're playing an invasion game. These are some one-page workouts that I've got on the wall. As you can see, there are a bunch of them. Basically, the idea is like AMRAP style. Oops. Kids do as many rounds as possible. For all you CrossFitters out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. You just put a timer on, kids complete as many as they want, and they get to choose which workout they would like to do. So we have a lot of different choices for them, and they get to pick. We have, I also have some other ones on the other side of my gym. I'll show you right now. These are done by Mr. C, one of the moderators of the ESPE chat on Twitter. And it's the same idea, except these are superhero style workouts. I'll link those down below as well. Next up, we got our cues poster series. I'm still in the process of making this. I have not released them on the blog yet, but this is for my throwing unit, my throwing cues, basketball unit, basketball cues, jump rope unit. Those are just all the different jump rope tricks, split them up into basic, kindergarten first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. That's actually available for free on my blog if you want to go check it out. And then last but not least, my soccer cues poster. So hopefully over the next few years, I'll be creating more of those that will go with all my unit samples. For each unit, I'll have different main ideas that I want kids to leave with. Just helps me be clear on what I want them to walk out after the 3 or 4 unit, knowing when they leave. Free posters from the American Heart Association. I use these in my jump rope unit. It's just examples of different tricks that we do. So I have these right underneath the jump rope trick poster. And just like the PE Geek balance poster, I used to just put these out during our jump rope unit, but then I saw the after school kids over here trying to learn different tricks. So now I just leave them out all year long because kids might want to learn different tricks. Next up, we got our self-assessment posters every day on the way outside of the gym. Kids hit their thing that they want to take responsibility for, how they performed, how they behaved, they followed the class expectations. This is explained pretty detailed in another video. You can download these for free on my website as well. Also, one thing I want to add later on this year, which I didn't have time to do yet, is create a rubric where I have different clear expectations on the wall of what each grade would be. So I explained it at the beginning of the year, but I've seen some people posting on Twitter where they have like a rubric that goes with it, and I think that's a great idea. Planning on making one of those soon. Haven't had time to put it together yet. These are some station stops for my exercise posters that I have made that might not be on the blog yet. Hoping to get them out soon. If they're not there, they will be there soon, so keep your eyes out for them. Next up, we got the 25 single balances poster. You can get this for free on my blog post where I go over my whole gymnastics unit. It's a free download at the bottom. Once again, I left this up because I saw after school kids doing it, just like the other posters. I used to only pull it out during gymnastics, but now it just stays on the wall all year long. Less work for me, more fun for the kids. Rock wall challenges, pretty basic. Depending on the colors of your rock wall holds, you could probably make something pretty similar. It just gives the kids to self-challenge if they want to try a different rock challenge. Green is easy, yellow is medium, red is hard, so then you can combine and mix those up to add different levels of difficulty. And that just about wraps it up. The only other thing I have on my walls is we have some letters on the wall on one side, and then we have some numbers on the wall on the other side over here. Those are my home base spots. I will put a post if you have not seen the video that I made explaining how I do that. That's how I do assigned seats in my gym. And then the last thing that I have on my wall is above the TV. We have the Locomotor Movements that we're working on in kindergarten, first grade. So walk, jog, gallop, slide, skip, hop, jump, leap, hands and feet. That was another one that was already up there when I got here, and I just liked them, so I left them up. So those are easy to make on your own. Don't have any links for that one. Sorry, it's gonna be a DIY. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the poster tour of what's on my gym walls. Big shout out and thanks to every phys ed teacher that gave me an idea or created a poster for me so I didn't have to waste my time. Thank you guys for helping to make the phys ed community better. I like having posters on my wall because when somebody walks into my gym, they can see that it's somewhere that learning takes place. It's not just somewhere where we play, but we actually learn things too. So I think it's a great thing for you to have different posters that show the importance of what you're doing every day on your wall. It looks good when you're in administration, when parents and teachers walk in, and it's great for you to take your kids over and talk about different items. Ryan Armstrong is another great example. I'll try to find a social media link. He's posted some of his advocacy walls that he has in his gym. He's got some awesome posters up there. I use either duct tape or hot glue to put my posters up. I know some of you guys are probably going to ask me how I make the posters, what program I use, and I've used everything under the sun. I've used Microsoft Publisher, PowerPoint, Google Slides, I've used Microsoft Word, I've used lots of different stuff. Now mainly I use an online tool called Canva, which you can check out at canva.com. It's a free design tool. It's really awesome. It honestly doesn't matter what you use to make the posters. What matters is what they look like, the content that's on them. So use whatever you have. There's tons of free options out there. That's me, last 10 years, that's everything I've got on my gym wall. I'm still working on it. It's still a work in progress, but I am slowly getting there. I hope you found that helpful once again. Links are down below if you want to check out any of those posters that we just walked through, and I hope you have an awesome day. Have fun and teach on. Later, guys. 5:45. That's how much I love you guys. Time to go home. See ya.